This is Bishop Dr. Truman Burst. Master Herbalist, coming to you from Good Shepherd Ministries.
Sister Kashakia, let's talk more about the AGEs. Let's talk more about iridoids. Let's talk more about the Tahitian noni. So go ahead, please.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Of course, I'm always excited to talk about AGEs because they are just truly something that's new to the community. And it's kind of like I tell people, think of it this way. Really not long ago, no one knew that nicotine in cigarettes or the cholesterol in food were bad. So these were like scientific breakthroughs at the time, kind of just like AGEs are today. So I already know typically a person when I'm out somewhere and having a conversation, I ask people, what's your true age? And they'll say, oh, I'm 40 or I'm 30. And they think I'm talking about their chronological age. And so that's how we kind of get into the topic about AGEs. And AGEs are an acronym, just like it's spelled, AGEs, but it's an acronym that actually means Advanced Glycation End Products. And Dr. Truman can elaborate a little more on what is glycation, or like we call them AGEs for short, which are harmful compounds that form when sugar molecules and the protein fuse together. So these AGEs are found in the food we eat, and they're also formed inside our bodies. AGEs are linked to pretty much every major disease and health element known to man today, everything from diabetes and heart disease, cancer, high blood pressure, just all the way down to premature aging. So it's all about knowing your numbers, just like you know what your cholesterol numbers are, knowing what your blood pressure numbers are, and your BMI levels. Your AGEs are no different. So I am a consultant and a technician with a company called Miranda, and we have what's called a True Age scanner. And it's the True Age scanner is really just basically like the state-of-the-art scanner that's the best way to kind of find out your AGE levels. You can have them taken and measured by urinalysis or done by a bloodstream, but most people, they don't like needles, and then they don't really like just having to urinate in a cup. So with this technology that has been created called the True Age scanner, it can measure through your skin to tell you what your real true age is. So what are your levels based on how much sugar and protein that you're taking in into the body. So that's basically what AGEs are. So what I'm going to talk about is how do we get these AGEs out of the body. We know how they're coming into the body, which again is through the food, and everybody is eating food, and I'm going to cover about 10 minutes also on a product called Sugar Stop. I've been back over it again, but usually when I'm doing consultations with people, I talk about the Miranda True Age Max and what are iridoids, and also what is Sugar Stop, because sugar is a horrible, horrible enemy to this company, and it has become toxic, and it's an addictive, no different than someone on crack, heroin, or something else. And sugar is just bombarding this country, and it's causing us to have these AGEs in our body and increase rapidly accelerating rates, prematuring very, very fast, and also ushering in death in children, in senior citizens, and adults. So there's not anyone walking the planet that does not have these AGEs inside the body. So what gets these AGEs out of the body? And I'm going to talk about the product, like you said, called Tahitian noni and iridoids, just to simplify the word iridoids, or if someone wants to spell it, it's spelled I-R-I-D-O-I-D-S, iridoids. And it's not typically a word you hear every day, no different than you would hear the word flavonoids or carotenoids, like we talked about last week, which are other nutrients as well. but they have to do with how they process the manufacturing. How are they exposed to the light? Similar to a banana. When you go buy a banana, after about 4 or 5 days, that banana is already starting to turn colors. But when you bought it, it was very bright. It was fresh and ready to eat. But over a period of time, after the pasteurization and the light exposure, oxygen, all these things, the nutrients are gone. So who wants to eat that banana now that it's starting to turn black? You've got to go get some fresh ones. So just that quick, it's already lost nutritional value in the food. And I always like to read this word in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary when we talk about food. And it says that food is a nutritive material taken into a living organism to sustain life, to promote growth and the repair of the tissues, and to give energy for the vital processes. And it's amazing how everyone I talk to, the first thing they want to know is, can this Tahitian noni give energy? And we're just simply not getting enough energy to keep up with the day-to-day tasks in the home, even outside the home, because we're just eating foods that have really no nutritional value, unless you're on Tahitian noni or some of these awesome herbs that Dr. Truman has made to really cause the body to repair the tissues. And as I was saying about the AGEs, when they form in the body, eventually these AGE levels build up and they begin to attack the healthy tissues and the organs and the cells, and then there it goes, because we're nothing but cells from head to toe. Our hair, our fingernails, our skin, everything is cellular. And so we have to get used to thinking about food that can regenerate cells for the body, and that will keep you at optimal level health. So again, food is designed to give energy and to sustain life. But when we have these AGEs in our body, we're not sustaining life. We're leaving out of the body early. And it goes back to, again, eating the wrong foods, and not only just foods, but the beverages that we're consuming. Soda, juice, all this stuff with high fructose corn syrup, just things that are really, really bad for the body. We are defiling our temples, putting these things inside the body. So our product called Tahitian noni is a little over 7,000 years old. They can track it back into many other countries and islands that it's been used, and these steroids are naturally wired into this product. So it's basically a product that comes from the tree to the bottle. It is a whole food product, and it's loaded in nutrients. There's over 150 different nutrients in every 1 ounce of it that you drink. So as it's getting into the bloodstream and not only reducing the AGEs out of the body and forming new cells in the body, it's almost like you're literally becoming the bionic man or the bionic woman, if we remember any of those shows back in the day. You know, but we are just resurrecting life and bringing out new everything to the cells, and that's what you want. You want healthy cells. When cells have gone bad, I'm a cancer survivor, and I remember when I had my cancer, it was just a horrible, horrible experience that I would not wish it on anyone to go through. So I tell people, let my story, you know, be the story for you, that you don't have to trail behind me and experience something horrible like that. So what they did is they took these steroids and they combined different beverages called True Age Max or the True Age Noni, and they are based on milligrams, no different than a doctor would give you based on your pain level. They give you different milligrams. For example, you might have hydrocodone. Hydrocodone comes in different milligrams, 5.5s and 7.5s and 10.5s and things like that. People that are familiar with that for pain or inflammation. Well, these iridoids come in the noni in different servings of milligrams. So the lowest milligram being 30, the highest milligram being 360, which is a pure concentrate version, meaning it had not had any water added to it. It's just pure concentrate. The other ones have had the water already added to it, and a most popular one called the True Age Max, which is 120 milligrams of these iridoids, are combined of Earth's best ingredients, you know. And the True Age Max, it does protect against the formation of these dangerous AGEs, you know, with a powerful combination of iridoids from the widest range of the Earth's best ingredients, including the noni, which has the highest content of these iridoids. Then it has the blueberry and the olive and the chameleon cherry. So these iridoids, they work in harmony with the natural chemistry of the body, providing extensive, amazing health benefits that's just amazing. So Max is the only natural, clinically proven supplement for AG management. So you definitely want to get yourself scanned. You want to get yourself tested so you can find out exactly what is your true age. And depending on where you are, what can you do to start reducing it? So MAX is clinically proven to reduce these AGEs out of the body by 24% in as little as 4 weeks. And last week I said I was going to talk about an adaptogenic. And what is an adaptogenic? And adaptogenics are basically, natural agents, to explain it, that target and correct imbalances in the body without producing, unwanted side effects. And as we get all these medications, when you look at the label, what's on them? Tons and tons of side effects. You treat one problem. In exchange, you get rid of that one to pick up 2 or 3 more. You go back and get some different medications. This one has a total difference. So the side effects is a cycle. It's just going on and on and on. So when you have an adaptogenic product, it basically, like I said, it's a natural agent that targets and corrects the imbalances in the body without producing these unwanted side effects. And being that the noni has a very unique high level of these iridoids that I just talked about, it makes the noni a superior adaptogenic. And there's just a full range of health benefits that come with this product. It does have a 2-year shelf life, so even if it's exposed to oxygen, light, manufacturing, all these different things that bananas and things are exposed to, it doesn't lose the nutritional value as fast as regular common fruits and vegetables from your local supermarket. So these iridoids are only inside of the noni. There's no product at a supermarket that has iridoids in them. So if you are interested in getting this product, please let Dr. Truman or Crystal or myself know if you're interested in getting scanned. We don't have one in the Oregon area yet, but hopefully it'll be coming soon. So if you would like to get scanned, you can email me at kshaw, KSHAW0026 or you can contact me directly at 469-443-2124. And again, my name is Sister Kashakia, and we'll get you set up somewhere in your area that you can go out and get yourself scanned. So if you decide to start using this product to manage your AGE levels, you can kind of see where you were when you started, and then go back and get rescanned again in 30 days, and then see where you are from that time. And Crystal can kind of talk about how this is similar to her iridology, but how she can go in and see all the things that she can see, and then once she gets you going on the noni, you go back, and then what she's looking for to tell, once the noni and the iridoids have got in, what, you should be looking for in reference to that. So I absolutely love the art that she can do with the iridology. So the scanner is not the same thing as iridology. Like I said, it's going to look for sugar and protein, which is causing these AGEs in the body. So basically, this takes a personalized approach to safely improving the health and the function of the body. We have done over 100 studies. These are human clinical trial studies that have been done that also demonstrates these iridoids and the effects that they do on a cellular level in the body. So I tell people that's absolutely amazing, because there is much stuff all over the internet and the social media sites, and people are bombarded with stuff. You just don't really know what's real and what's not real anymore. So it's very expensive to do human clinical trial studies, and we've spent over $250 million in research. These studies are published to the community and the public, where they can actually go in and read them and find out the findings on them. So we're very thankful that we have this knowledge and information available to the public. So people say, well, what's the right amount of iridoids, for me and my family? And I tell people, depending on, if you're just using it because you're stressful with everyday things, your job, your work, having a family responsibility, or, you're an athlete, or you're just looking to take advantage of the health properties, so abundantly found in the Miranda products, you can choose the right iridoids based on what you're going through. So usually I do consultations to kind of direct you and know which way to go. And Crystal probably does the same thing. They have a number Dr. Truman would give out that you can call, where they can get you going on this product so you can start experiencing the amazing health benefits that come with this product. So I'll pray to the Most High. And just to take about 5 more minutes to speak about sugar stop. Like I said, sugar has just, it is driving all of the metabolic diseases that we see of and hear today in this country. I mean, based on all the advertisement that we're watching on TV, and they're just promoting eat that and eat that and eat that, and they're not really telling the people the high level of sugar content that is in this stuff that we're possessing, which again is going back to this AGEs, explaining how we're getting these harmful compounds inside of our bodies through our food. And there was a time when products had, you know, a lot of saturated fat, different type of fats, and then they started taking these saturated fats and lowering the fat, but then they supplemented in place for that all of this sugar. And it is just amazing how the stuff we're eating, like we think of sugar when we're talking about eating cereal or, you know, honey buns and drinking soda, but I'm telling people it's on a whole nother level. These people are putting sugar in ketchup, barbecue sauce, hamburger buns, all sorts of things that we're just not really even thinking about, that's driving up, you know, obesity to over 60% in our country. And it's tripled the rate of diabetes in this country. It's just absolutely ridiculous what's going on, how people are walking around drugged up on sugar. And sugar that is kind of going into the tolerance system, as they would call it, and Dr. Trim can elaborate on that, it's basically rewarding that same hormone that's no different than nicotine or alcohol or cocaine. And I'm like, really? Oh my gosh, this is just horrible that people are facing early deaths because everything, and I mean everything, you can't even go in a supermarket today without looking on every aisle. And if you look, you pick it up and look, I mean, everything literally has some type of sugar in it. So I tell people, for an example, if you put toast in a toaster and you toast that toast and now it comes out brown, it's got AGEs on it. So you've got to look at your body. You're toasting your body when you're eating these foods. Your body is browning in the inside, just like these the toast is that you put up in a toaster. That is not good. So we need to be reducing the AGEs, taking these extra years off so we can be able to live younger, longer, and be able to be here on this earth, you know, to serve the Most High, remembering that our bodies are not our own, but they are temples that the Holy Spirit lives in, and we are putting unclean things in our body, and we need to be putting things like the noni and a lot of these herbs that Dr. Truman has been so blessed to discover and use all over the world to help people get healed off of their medications, off of all type of things. It's just amazing, all the things that he has created. So to put an herb with a food that's just a powerhouse, I mean, there is nothing like it. It's just truly nothing like it. So with that being said, that is pretty much the thing I want to talk about Sugar Stop, but just to cover 5 things that benefits that come with the Sugar Stop, and I spoke with this probably about a month ago, and I'll go through them kind of quickly here to turn it back over to Dr. Truman. But one of the benefits of Sugar Stop is that it lowers the AGE levels. And like I said, Sugar Stop, having the agent to reduce AGE in it, it just helps to get these AGEs out of the body to lower your AGE levels. And that's an extremely, extremely important benefit worth emphasizing. And as we know, like I said, the sugar combines with the protein to form the AGEs in the body. So by reducing the amount of the sugar absorbed in the body, then there's less sugar to form these AGEs in the first place. And then it talks about, I tell people you can have a healthy weight loss. People, like I said, 60% of people are obese in this country, so they need a healthy weight loss. And people are trying all different things out to lose weight that are not good. So not only does sugar help form AGEs, but it's also leading to excessive weight gain. And there's something that's something I tell people, you want to avoid that. You don't want to be getting bigger. So by reducing the amount of sugar absorbed in your body, you can also reduce AGEs and have a healthy weight loss goal. And the Sugar Stop also contains ingredients like fiber. There's 10 grams of fiber. Dr. Truman can elaborate on the importance of having fiber every single day, which assists the body, you know, in flushing away the fat and the waste. And it also has a white kidney bean extract, you know, which has been proven to reduce sugar and the absorption in the body. So having the True Age Max to reduce the AGs out, and then being on the Sugar Stop also is reducing the sugar out at the same time. So now you have a formula to live younger, longer. It also helps to suppress the appetite. Like I said, Another way that the Sugar Stop helps to achieve the healthy weight loss is by the inclusion of the psyllium husk fiber. So this is an ingredient that serves as an effective appetite suppressant, that it may also help you maintain what they call it healthy blood glucose levels. So not only will you be reducing the amount of sugar your body absorbs, but you'll also feel fuller, so you won't be eating as much. And that's part of the problem. People are overeating, and this sugar is designed to make you eat, so it can cause you to have these AGEs and an early death. And then also your healthy cholesterol levels. Because of the psyllium husk fiber, Sugar Stop is a heart-healthy product. So the psyllium husk fiber helps to flush any dietary fat from the system. And because of that, Sugar Stop will help you to maintain healthy cholesterol levels, and that's something we should all strive for. And last but not least, it will increase regularity. So this is a subject that isn't exactly glamorous, I tell people, but it's still important for your health. So the Sugar Stop helps you to maintain a healthy gastrointestinal tract, as it's called, and your GI tract includes the organs that digest the food and process waste. So again, the dietary fiber found in Sugar Stop, it helps to improve regularity and act as a probiotic. And the probiotics are chemicals that help bring about the growth or the activity of microorganisms that contribute to the well-being, particularly in your GI tract. So if you want to experience all the many health benefits, get with Dr. Truman. Let him know you want to get on this Sugar Stop. Get with Crystal. Get with the Sugar Stop, or get with the True Age Max 120 and get these iridoids going through your system. That is all I have for today's presentation. Next week I will be going into more talking about neurotoxins, the cosmetics, the shampoos, the body lotion, laundry detergent, softeners, all these different things that are also getting into our bloodstreams, causing neurotoxins to tox up the bloodstream and cause, very serious nervous conditions like Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, all kind of stuff, multiple sclerosis, all things that are affecting the nerves that are coming in also from other things other than just food. So with that being said, if anyone else has any thing they would like to know, they can ask me a question, or they can get this ordered from Dr. Truman or Crystal. And Dr. Truman, I'll turn it back over to you. Thank you so much.
And thank you, Sister Kashakia. Thank you for another great presentation, information that is so valuable. Thank you again. And we look forward to next week's presentation with even more information. So is there anyone out there that has a question or a comment? Probably a good time right now. And there's Jackie with her hand up. So Jackie, please, hello and welcome.
Just had one question for Kashakia. I wanted to know, I'm all the way up in Michigan, so I wanted to know if they have the scanners here anywhere in my area.
I will look into that. We're in over 80 countries, so I'm pretty sure it is. I just need to check with someone inside my team and find out where that scanner is in your area. So if you'll give me about 24 hours, I can get back with you.
Okay.
And tell you exactly what part of Michigan are you in, sister?
Actually, I'm in a little city called Muskegon, Michigan, right on Lake Michigan.
Oh, okay. Yes, I remember when I was there in Michigan and saw the great, beautiful lake. Okay, the Muskegon, Michigan. Okay, give me about 24 hours, and I will personally call you and get back with you on that.
Okay, the water.
Ayanda bar.